So I want to talk to people today about absorption rates. Why do I want to talk about this? Absorption rates are super important if you are looking to buy or sell your home. It also affects the rental market. All it is, and it says up here, simply the rate at which the market is absorbing inventory. So basically how many contracts are happening. Now, this is typically a percentage. Anything that is over 60%, we're talking seller's market. Anything that is under 5%, we're talking extreme buyer's market. So here's a really good example. Up here we have a list of absorption rates. Now, I was holding an open in Alexandria, Virginia, zip code 22314. And as you can see right here, these are for condos co-ops. So for condos, the absorption rate in February is 41%. So what does this mean? Going back to this chart over here, 41% puts us right into a seller's market. And now let's look at other homes in the 22314 zip code. So let's look at this one. This one has townhomes, and townhomes are 56% absorption rate. That puts us even higher up at the end of the seller's market. It basically means that for townhomes and condos less so than townhomes, absorption rates are pretty high and we are in a seller's market. That means that buyers typically, you would see a little less bargaining power in the buyer's side. Let's take a look at a neighboring zip code, Arlington, because I want to show you guys how extreme this can get. And also we are actually beginning to get down to that middle right there where it says balanced market between the 15 and 30%. And here is a neighboring Arlington zip code. This one's actually 22204 in Columbia Pike. This is a great example. It's also for condos and co-ops. We are at 32% for February. So going back to our table, that means that the Arlington market, we're hitting much more of a balanced market. And this is where buyers start to have more bargaining power. This follows all the trends of the real estate market that we're seeing now in Northern Virginia, where homes are flying off the market if they're priced right. And if they're not, or if they're sitting around, it possibly just means that the absorption rate is now tethering in the favor of a more balanced market. So that means if you're a buyer, you've got power. You just need to find the right place to leverage that for a more balanced market. If you're a seller, if you are seeing absorption rates high in the 40s, 50s, 60s, sometimes up to 70s, then you've got a lot of seller power as to how competitive your home can possibly be in the real estate market. That's my 2 cents for today. Thanks, guys.